let's do another one here. Okay, so I keep, it's not bad at all, got disruption, stuff that'll keep me alive, half the combo, all the color mana I need. Ah, Bogles. I love the Bogles matchup so much. It makes me feel good. I get rid of that path because Spellskite's going to pretty much shut my opponent's deck down. So I play that Spellskite, and my opponent, I'm sure, has a few choice words about it. I play out my hand, shut down any windswept heath crap. Get Lantern, and I mean, this is game at this point. I think my opponent's trying to make me play it out, but yeah, come on, DGO. Okay, that Daybreak Coronet really hurt. I need a bridge so bad, so bad. I'm digging like crazy for a bridge here, you can see. I can block here. And it's basically, I get a bridge. Now, to point out, something I could have done here is put Spellskite on top and play Spellskite. But I know my opponent has more enchantments in hand. So even if I block here, my opponent can swing. I'm playing enchantment on here. I could try to pay 2 life, but I only have 1 blue mana source. So I would be paying 2 life to redirect the enchantment, and then my opponent would, you know, just swing with that and win. So even if I put Spellskite on top, I still lose here. So what I need to do is get that stirring, self-mill like crazy into a bridge, which is what I try to do. Now, I'm self-milling here like crazy, and I could have used the bell to dig 1 card further, but I do not see a bridge, and that's it. You know, I'm going to lose, so I concede. So, game 2 and 3 is a little bit harder because my opponent has like so many hate cards. So Seal of Primordium, Stony Silence, Suppression Field, Leyline of Sanctity. So many cards that can destroy or disrupt my plans. Fortunately, still same thing. Spellskite and Bridge shut down most of my opponent's deck alone. So I go for it. I keep it. I did have to worry because if my opponent had Stony Silence, then Spellskite does nothing here. But I figure I'll give it a shot. My opponent does get that Leyline out, so now I normally side out a couple of Codex Shredders for game 2. Since I know that I'm not going to be able to target them anyways. I don't use the stirrings because Bridge is on top. There's no reason to use stirrings. I'll just play Bridge and I'll be okay. Spellbomb is going to take out that Spirit Dancer. I should have actually played the Spellbomb now to take out my opponent's Spirit Dancer on my turn, but so now I'm going to use stirrings. I was hoping to get a Mill Rock there, but I did not, so I went ahead and got Welling Jar just in case. But so there's Noxious Revival. I'll go ahead and draw it. Wait for my opponent to try to do stuff to attack. And I put Ancient Stirrings on top. I figure I can take the point of damage here and draw that second bridge just in case my opponent does get removal for the first bridge and a Stony Silence. So I'm really protecting myself here against any god draws my opponent does get. So all sorts of ley lines here on my opponent's behalf. I do not shuffle to search for basic land for path because I want that bell. And the bell pretty much seals the deal here. I mean, my opponent can play out his entire hand. It's not going to matter. Yeah, opponent tries to make me play it all out. So I do. I probably actually should have put the needle on top to shut off any shenanigans with wooded foothills, but I figured in the worst case scenario I can make myself shuffle to dig for stuff if I have to. But yeah, so there, I do grab the needle that time. Windswept Heath is going to do nothing for my opponent since I already have it needled. Ley lines do nothing because I can still win with Gold Caller's Bells. And all I have to do is just keep my opponent off of relevant stuff, which is pretty easy to do. I could have grabbed that Starrings, but it didn't matter. Go ahead and grab a second Spellskite. I mean, right here, I'm milling 3 cards a turn. Opponent has 17 cards left in library, plus they're drawing a card. So my opponent has 4 turns, pretty much, to draw something relevant while I'm controlling the draws. And it's not going to happen. My opponent knows this and concedes. So, game 3. Same thing. Have to worry about all those cards my opponent has. I do have Bridge. I was worried because the Inquisition, if my opponent had that turn 1 ley line. So, yeah, there was a chance, but I went with it. And I got Bell, so I still have a win con. I'm doing alright. And get that Rest in Peace. So now I can use Bell, Ruins, and Glimmervoid to get everything I need. I'd keep that Abrupt Decay in hand, because I really don't want my opponent to land like a Stony Silence or something. So now I got Bridge, and Lantern, and a Mill Rock. So game's over, you know. GTO. Come on now. I start naming off my opponent's fetch lands. I'm going to kill that Dried Arbor because I can't Abrupt Decay it. I don't want to Spellbomb it quite yet. Grab another needle, shut off any more shenanigans with the fetch lands. So now my opponent has so many dead cards, it's really easy to keep him or her off of them. I mean, I don't want my opponent to have the little 1/1s, but yeah. I mean, I'm just chaining into Bells here. I grabbed the Shredder to... my opponent doesn't have the ley line, so Shredder works. And my opponent's still trying to make me play it out. And people say the deck runs slow, but as you can see, like, my opponent is running on worse time than I am, which is usually the case. And, I mean, I'm about to win in like 2 turns, because I have all these Mill Rocks. So I'm just milling like crazy. Let my opponent draw dead cards, and play it. Mill 1, and that's game. My opponent concedes. Well, no, my opponent didn't. Made me play it all to the draw. So yeah, up to his or her draw phase. So, Bogles, I love that matchup.